Hi guys, so this is my friend Emily and she asked me to do her makeup for the night, so I thought I would film it and show you how it turned out. So if you didn't know, I hate doing brows, so I decided to do these off camera and just show you the before and after. Here is Emily before, and now bam! There she is after. Look at those brows. Moving right along, I'm going to prime her eyes with the Urban Decay's Eden Primer Potion. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. And I've said this before, but this is great if you have oily eyelids. Go pick this up. Surprise, surprise, but I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. And I'm going to take Tempura and use it as a base all over her lid. Now, it's really important that you do use a base because once you go ahead and put eyeshadows on top of it, they're just going to blend a lot nicer. We're going to use Warm Taupe as our transition shade. Tonight we're going for a neutral but smoky eye, and I really find that Warm Taupe is great if you want to go bold, but you also want to stick with the neutral color palette. I know I'm going to botch this, but this color I think is called Reglar. Emily has really pretty blue eyes, and orange and blue are opposite on the color wheel, and they're really complementary for each other. So I really wanted to make her eyes pop with an orange color. And then I'm taking a MAC 224 brush and just blending all that out so there's no harsh lines. To smoke out the eye, I'm going to use Cypress Umber, and I'm starting in the outer corner and working my way to the middle of the lid. I'm just really packing that on, and then I'm also going a little bit above the crease as well. Then I'm taking that MAC 224 brush again and just blending all that out. When you use a dark color, you really want to be careful about harsh lines, so blending is a must. Cypress Umber just wasn't as deep as I wanted it to be, so I took the last color in the Nubian palette and I went over the outer corner and just really tried to deepen it and darken that brown. And then again, just going back with that 224 brush and blending. The orange that we used before got a little lost, so I just went back and applied it to the crease, and then I also dragged it into the inner corner as well because I really wanted to tie in that orange and just bring out her eyes. Lastly, for eyeshadow, I took Tempura and applied that starting at the inner corner and working my way out to the middle of the lid. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with wing liner lately, so I took the L'Oreal gel liner, and of course I had to do me some wing. So the gel liner to me works as a base and just a guideline, and then I will go over it with the Kat Von D's tattoo liner just to make it bolder and sharper. Because we were going for a neutral smoky eye, I did want to brighten her inner corner with a little bit of white. So I took the NYX, I think it's just like a white eyeliner pencil, and I put that on the inner corner and then just blended it out with a brush. This is the part that everyone dreads, and this is taking the tape off, and I told her to make a scared face. So that's what that is. But I do this all the time and it hurts so bad. Emily didn't even flinch though, so she's a trooper. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take two Smashbox primers. The green one is for color correcting and the clear one is for oil control. So I focus the green one mostly on the cheeks and the clear one goes on her T-zone. This stuff is my absolute favorite. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. And it is so great if you have blemishes or if you want to color correct underneath your eyes. It works so well. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline FITme Foundation, and I'm going to apply that all over with a damp Real Techniques sponge. And I just purchased this sponge a little bit ago and I absolutely love it. I love the flat side, and then it also has that pointy side that you can use for concealer. But I use the flat side all the time to apply my foundation, and it's amazing. For concealer, we didn't have a perfect color, so I actually mixed my Tarte Shape Tape and Maybelline FITme Concealer, and it made the perfect shade for Emily. So that's a trick. If you don't have a great shade, you can mix 2 colors and they'll work great. So I'll link those colors down below, the ones that I used on her. To set her concealer, I use the RCMA No Color Powder. I just got this stuff as well, and I love it. It is amazing. And I do have a video coming on that as well. But we let that set for a couple minutes. Once the powder was finished baking, I brushed it away with a MAC brush, and then I also applied more to set the rest of her face. Moving on to contour, this is one of my absolute favorite contour palettes. It is the NYX Contour and Highlight Pro palette, and this stuff is amazing. The color selection is just beautiful, and it's also about half the price of the higher end contour kits. Anyways, I'm going to be using 2 colors for this. The first one is for her contour, and the second one is for the bronzer. And I'm going to do this all over her cheekbones, her forehead, and her jawline. And then I'm taking that yellow in the palette and I'm going to brighten her under eyes. And I use the yellow because Emily has sort of an olive skin tone and they'll go very well together. And then I'm going in with an orange shimmery blush from Tarte, and I'm just going to use that on her cheekbones. And I am going to contour the nose. I don't think she needs it by any means, but I just really love to draw color around that area of the face. So I normally will contour everyone's nose. And then for highlight, I use the Pro palette again, and I use the highlight above her cheekbones, along her nose, and then also her Cupid's bow. And then I just took a black eyeliner from, I believe this is Makeup Forever's black eyeliner, and I just lined her waterline. And then going back to the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm using Warm Taupe under her under eyes. Hi guys, so unfortunately we did have an error. My camera battery died and Emily had somewhere she had to go, so we couldn't wait for it to charge. But we only finished up her under eyes, we did mascara, lashes, sorry, and then her lips. So oh my goodness. So I'll link all those products down below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Who is talking to me?